Right friends, welcome back to 6th capsule. This is 48th week and this is the last capsule, and here the topic is National Anthem must before the screening of movies. Recently, Supreme Court bench comprising Justice Deepak Mishra and Justice Amitav Rai ruled that playing of National Anthem is a must before movies in theatres. In the words of Supreme Court judges, people must show respect to the national anthem and national flag and called it imperative to show them honor and respect. It is also to instill committed patriotism and nationalism. As per the court's order, all present in the hall are obliged to stand up to show respect to the national anthem except physically challenged people, and all the doors should be kept closed without bolting, and no one is allowed to leave. At the same time, no one is allowed to enter when this Janaganamana is sung before the movie is screened. And all of you, please don't forget, the time of this Janaganamana anthem to be played is 52 seconds. I have given certain aspects with regard to Janaganamana. It is the national anthem of India. All of you are familiar with this, and it is written originally in Bengali. It is nothing but first 5 stanzas of the Brahmo hymn titled Bharat Bhagya Bhidata, and this was adopted by the Constituent Assembly as the national anthem of India on 24th January 1950. Our constitution came into force on 26th January 1950, which we celebrate as a Republic Day, and on 24th January 1950, this was adopted by the Constituent Assembly as National Anthem of India. And formal rendition takes 52 seconds, and there is short form also for rendition, that is the first line and the last line, and that takes 20 seconds. And if you look at the ragas, it was set to Raga Alhaya Bilawal, right? Then the underlying message is pluralism. What is meant by pluralism? Pluralism is nothing but coexistence of different thoughts. It is nothing but tolerance. That means giving due importance to the other's thoughts. So this underlying message is pluralism. That means the coexistence of different thoughts and beliefs. Then first played on 27th December 1911 at the Indian National Congress Kolkata session. Right, this is all about national anthem. And what about constitutional provisions? Constitution about national anthem as well as national flag, there was mention in fundamental duty. It is not fundamental right. It was kept in fundamental duties, Article 51AA. This is fundamental duty. It shall be the duty of every citizen of India to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem. This is about the constitutional provisions. You may ask, what about statutory laws? Here one act is there. This act is passed by Parliament. Constitutional provisions are different. They are embedded in the Constitution, and statutory laws are framed by the Parliament, passed by the Parliament. And when you look at the statutory laws, there is one act pertaining to 1971, which is known as Prevention of Insults to National Honor Act of 1971. And it was amended twice since then. What is there in the act? The act states that whoever intentionally, whoever intentionally prevents the singing of national anthem or cause disturbance to the assembly engaged in such singing shall be punished with imprisonment for a term which may extend up to 3 years, or with a fine, or with both. So maximum jail term may be 3 years if someone intentionally causes disturbance to any assembly and intentionally prevents the singing of the national anthem. This is all about the statutory provisions, and basically this is incorporated with a view to look at the cases involved in deliberate disrespect to the national symbols. And some years ago, there was a practice to play the national anthem after the end of the movie, and subsequently this was discontinued because of the reason some people were walking out when the national anthem was playing. And if you look at the final comment, there are several comments with regard to the Supreme Court bench instructions. I listed some points. One is, some can look at it as curbing individual freedom at inappropriate places. Some of the experts also felt that it is curbing individual freedom at inappropriate places, and some felt that cinema halls are not the right places to inculcate deliberate nationalism. And there is an emerging notion in our country that patriotism is articulated frequently and demonstrated publicly, and some experts feel that what is the need for demonstrating public patriotism? Nationalism or patriotism should be inbuilt in the mind, and in the schools we are doing it basically to inculcate the concept of nationalism, patriotism in kids. But what is the need for enforcing it in picture halls? And in a mature democracy of 66 years, making singing of national anthem mandatorily through a judicial order is not warranted in the opinion of several experts. Then it is not understood why only cinema halls are singled out. Next point is, what is the duty of judiciary? Judiciary's main role is the executive should function within the constitutional framework. When executive is crossing that Lakshmana Rekha, then it is the duty of the judiciary to show the executive the right way of governance. But in this case, what the judiciary has done? The judiciary itself has promulgated this order basically to inculcate patriotism, and it is clearly a case of judicial overreach. And experts feel it is not within the judicial domain. So, it is a clear case of judicial overreach. Right friends, with this let us conclude national anthem and the recent directives given by the bench of Supreme Court and comment associated with it. Have a nice day. Thank you.